What's up, you beautiful, wonderful people of the world? Welcome back to another video. My name is Yogi Court, also known as Courtney, an international yoga teacher, currently traveling Southeast Asia. I am in northern Thailand at the moment, in Chiang Mai, and it's super beautiful here, so I thought, why not a better place to film some yoga videos, get some floaty guys, all right. So today's video is going to be focused on better posture, because I know so many of us, even if you don't have a job that you sit down at a desk, a lot of us seem to be sitting at a desk for whatever reason, or even watching TV or eating food. Like, we're always eventually going to be sitting down, and within that sitting down we don't have a lot of mindfulness towards our posture. So today's video is going to be focusing on just a short sequence of 5 minutes that you can do every day to better your posture, specifically focusing on your cervical spine, so your upper back, because I know that part specifically can get quite rounded quite a lot. So let's get straight into it. So we'll start at the front of the space. You're going to place your feet underneath your knees are slightly bent. We're going to draw the shoulders up, back, and down. And then there's a slight tuck of the tailbone here to engage the core so that you have a strong base within this core structure. But sometimes even when we stand, we can, specifically for us women, we can overarch this lower back. So by just tucking it in slightly, we can actually feel the proper alignment of your hips to your shoulders. And then draw it one more time up, back, and down, and then just notice how it feels to have the chest quite nice and open. Maybe even like potentially pretend like someone's pulling your arms back, but once again, not an overextension, but rather just finding that middle ground. Then we're going to heel toe your feet out, heels in, toes out, bending the knees, coming down to a malasana squat. If you know you can't get there, then you're welcome to place a pillow or some blocks underneath here so the booty can sit down. And if the heels tend to lift as well, that's also fine. You can create quite a bigger of a wider stance potentially, or place the pillows down. Then you're going to draw your hands to your heart center, and then you're going to push your elbows into the creases where the knees are. A nice straight spine. You're trying to draw the weight onto the outer edges of your feet. You'll draw your right hand down and reach your left arm up to the sky. And we'll slowly change over. Really just opening up this chest space of the body. Then placing both hands down, hips up, heel toe the feet in. Relaxing the neck, just reaching for the toes for a moment. As we bend the knees, coming down onto your shin. You're going to open so that your hips are above your knees. You're going to keep this. Important to keep the hips above the heels, forward or back. Then you're going to walk your hands forward and your chest down. You can place the forehead onto the mat. Into your elbows to lie onto your stomach. And then here, we want the shoulders in line with the elbows. The arms are in a 90-degree. And then here, we want to try not to sit into the shoulders. You want to push into your forearms, allow the shoulders to be taken away from your ears as you pretend like you're drawing your elbows back towards your hips and your waist. Sphinx pose. We'll slowly push into the hands. Take it, inhale at center. Exhale, look behind you, left. Inhale, center. Look behind you, right. Inhale, center. Bend the elbows, come down. Then you're going to open your hands to a T position. You're going to bend your left leg to the right. As you keep that right shoulder onto the mat, maybe coming onto the fingertips of that left hand. Really just twisting into the spine and opening up the whole spine and that upper back. Then you'll draw it back, change up. Tuck your chin to your chest, elbows into waist, inhale, lift, neck, upper back, chest, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, elbows tuck in, keep on looking to the mat and lower. Let's do 3 more. Squeeze the glutes, little to no weight into the hands and lower. Here we're trying to just strengthen into that upper back. Soften one more time. You can do 5 more if you wish. And release. Pushing into the arms. Rolling back. Child's pose. Fun tucking the toes. Very gentle forward fold. Back or front of the space. It doesn't matter. Bend your knees. Take an inhale. We exhale. Roll the spine up nice and slow. Feet underneath your knees. Notice how you stand normally where you put the weight into the feet. Can we try and even them out? Tuck the belly button slightly in. Notice the shoulders. Okay. So I hope just from that little small 5-minute stretch that you feel inspired, that your back loosens, the posture gets better over time. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me once again. So much love and light. Namaste.